125 in my own way, pedal to metal. One thing that I won't let you do, and that's gas me up. Nah, keep my eyes open, letting nothing pass me up. Nah. I refuse to let you block my shine. No, not today. And I ain't going out to fight. No, not today. I'll take the light, you hold the camera, don't need more. Ready for action, I'm never lacking, I've seen war. FaceTimes, great minds couldn't conceive or couldn't relate, was robbed a chance to see more. So I aspire to reach higher, the fire inside of me burns brighter until I blow up like C4. Great shit, make hits, deep as the sea floor. Paste it, race gets long as the seashore. My star rising, they see me shining like I done been dipped in diamonds, but I be like, where the haters, they seem sure. It's all crickets, they on my dick like a seesaw. With no ticket, it's so sickening, please pause. As I provide the soundtrack to bounce back from each loss until we reach a target, we proceed course. There's no quitting, the clock's ticking. I seen how the plot thickens. Regardless, I never let it throw me off. The shit, boy, get on my level, doing 125 in my own way, pedal to metal. One thing that I won't let you do, and that's gas me up. Nah, keep my eyes open, letting nothing pass me up. Nah. My shine, no, not today. And I ain't going out to fight, no, not today.
Hey,
I love doing that. What's going on, business? Hold on. All right. What's going on, people with the businesses? You know what it is. It's what the shit. It's Wednesday, so that can only mean one thing, man. It's time for us to get busy. Chris, what's going on?
it's Wagging Wednesday, according to Black Twitter as well. So I mean, hey,
ain't nothing wrong with a good wagon dragging down the street every now and then. It's Sundress season 2.
78 degrees today in good old Cleveland, Ohio, and you feel it. You feel it. Boy, do you feel it?
Oh, I felt. Hey, did you just put me at the bottom? No, I stay at the bottom. I'm good with that. I can't hear you. She come back from Atlanta with a glow.
No.
Okay, ooh, somebody glowing.
She had to, you know what? She went down there to Atlanta.
And she came calm. Look, I was talking shit. She came calm. Usually she be like, nigga, ain't nobody. You don't know with the hands and shit. She like, first of all.
She went down there to make sure. She went down there.
Ain't no middle fingers pop off. Hey, wow.
She went down there to make sure there wasn't. She had to put in some cease and desists on this Freaknik documentary that's getting ready to drop.
First of all, I was not even of age, nigga. What the fuck?
That's what they all say.
But you was hanging around them outskirts. Mama.
First of all,
mommy.
What up, goddess? First of all, I didn't live in Atlanta until I was a teenager.
So you got the rebooted, the watered down Freaknik.
Oh, that means you went to Black Bike Week. That's what happened. You went to Black Bike Week.
Definitely hit.
Flan was good. Hey, Flan said the blackest shit on earth today. And I agree with him. My man said, I'm about to go get a haircut and get some peach cobbler. I was like, oh, God. bro. That's black as fuck, man. You get a haircut and a fresh cut and peach cobbler, my nigga.
Hey, that's a day right there.
Hey, man.
What's going on, Flan?
What's happening, Deacon?
I usually have some news.
First of all, DC, no. I'm not about to let you slide with saying that shit. I let you slide to say it, but don't think I wasn't gonna have a comeback now, right?
Wait.
First of all, I don't have a glow. I'm high.
Yeah, okay. Hey, if that's what the kids are calling it today, high.
I was a very respectable young lady in Atlanta this weekend.
Look, Atlanta's already got enough going on.
Why you don't believe that? I really was. It was on my best behavior, which is very, very shocking, but I was. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
And I was just on another podcast, and I was very humble over there, so I'm gonna be humble over here.
Give it 5 minutes.
Now go.
In
Go,
today's
DC.
news.
Start your whatever.
I'm waiting because this humble shit, I don't like this.
Oh my god.
Atlanta done changed you. You come back like Scarlett fucking O'Hara.
Atlanta didn't do anything.
She come back. Oh my.
Now, when I come back from Houston, maybe we can have this conversation. But
Hey man, anywho. Well,
I'm telling you that doc.
Atlanta was my trip to Atlanta was horrible.
It was.
I was gonna ask you. So what happened?
You know.
We don't know. I hate when people do that shit. You know, nigga, I don't know. That's why I fucking asked. If I knew, I wouldn't ask.
If my mama see it, she stressed my ass out all weekend, boy. Just had me in a whoops. God damn it.
Mama.
You know, you try to save a little money. I ain't saving money no more. I'm getting a room.
Oh, you stayed with moms.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I fucked up. That's
Roger that.
Push
In the
the
words?
button. Push the button.
Which
Push
one?
the button.
Oh.
At this very moment. Come on.
Oh.
It was at this moment that he knew
She fucked up.
he fucked up.
It's cool though. You know, everybody go out of town. You try to stay with family, but you forget family change over time. So you stand with people who feel like strangers.
Yeah.
And then some people, especially like your church family, and you maybe
Not the church family.
yeah, you know, because you got people who
You
your family
can't-
members
you
who in
can't
church,
go
you
as-
can't do shit. You can't
Can't
breathe
do
wrong in their
nothing.
house. You breathing wrong, that's the devil in them.
Oh God,
You
get
said
my
the
oil.
Get this
my
oil.
oil.
Now you getting a story, a fable, what they call it, a fable.
A parable. A parable.
Yeah.
A parable.
Now they trying to
I'm
teach
leaving.
you about Solomon. So speaking of staying with mamas, Freaknik is getting a documentary on Hulu. Now, me myself, I don't really want to watch it because I don't really know what story they trying to tell. Yeah, because it's like it's Hulu, so you're not about to see the nitty gritty of it. You about to see
No, you need the VHS tape.
you about to see Bobby Brown and Ja Rule doing Thug and Lovin'.
Yo, I forgot about that.
That was a real fucking the fact. Before I get back to
forgot
Freaknik,
about that one.
the fact that these niggas at the top of their lungs is screaming, "I know you want my love." This thugging, that thug loving, and motherfuckers was bright. I heard niggas bumping that shit down the street. Why?
What?
I forgot about that.
When that song came out, niggas was
Yo.
rocking that shit like it was the greatest thing on earth. And all it was Drew Rule, baby. This nigga yelling the whole song and Bobby Brown singing off key and shit and doing a little weird thug loving.
Yo.
That's anywho. So
the 90s was something else.
the 90s was wild, Joe. So are y'all gonna watch the Freaknik thingy, whatever it is, special
I probably will,
documentary?
I am.
'Cause-
Because even though I wasn't present there, I was present in that time. And whoo-wee.
So back in the day when I used to
Aunties,
be a
uncles,
hacker,
mamas, daddies.
I somehow managed to stumble across a lot of those videos back.
Wait,
So-
DC. I think we all stumbled across a few of those videos.
I'm just saying, allegedly I, seen some
this was
tapes.
before the internet was the internet, like we know.
Boy,
it
them
now.
home videos, Jesus Christ. I was like, man, it was shaky as fuck because a nigga was trying to
Sitting in the car.
see what was
recording.
going on, but he just like this. I was like, this nigga got Alzheimer's.
The lighting was bad. With
Oh, the
camera.
lighting was horrible. It was like while trying to catch Bigfoot on film. This shit was bad as ever.
It was,
I
it
don't.
was 420 HP. That's what it was.
Oh, this shit was 360. So I don't know if I want to watch it because I don't know what the premise of this is. Like, what are they trying to prove with this? What's the motivation behind all of a sudden, like 30 years later, exposing everybody who's now old as fuck and can't defend themselves?
Hey, I wonder that too. But the crazy part about it is how all these old bitches coming out like, listen.
It was a different time.
You might not. And if you do, mind your motherfucking business. Or they worried their career is about to be fucked up.
I've seen about 5 stories yesterday alone, coming from. So yeah, my girl went down there. You know, like female was saying it. Like my girl went down there, came back. She was with a different dude every day and came back pregnant. You know, I'm like, yo, yeah, it's.
You know what's crazy?
Wow.
That's how Maury got his start.
It really is.
Freaknik turned Maury into a household name.
Name stayed on lock. It lasted
I
2 seasons.
I don't know if I want to see it because it's like, what if I see somebody I know? Like, what if I see my aunt next to a police and the police is standing behind her, bent over, and her booty cheeks open, dog? Like, how am I looking at my aunt ever again the same? Like,
all brown eye. Just
yeah, like she winking at me, dog. Like, oh, gave me the wink and the good.
It was wild.
How am I supposed to, like, what if you see somebody you know, like, say your dad, you know what I'm saying, chilling. He like, yeah, son, your mom went to Atlanta for a weekend. I don't know, remember why, but you know, it's back in the 90s, and now y'all watching this thing together, and you see your wife with like 40 niggas around her looking like a motherfucking wolf pack attacking the lamb, and she just smiling.
And there's the back end of that too, because you got the women who allowed it, and then you got the men who was just,
oh, it's about to be a lot of motherfucking cases open. Bill Cosby about to be a whole. They about to let Bill Cosby out. They ain't had no proof on him. These niggas is on cameras with their whole fist in there.
It was like, when I say, and no jokes aside, like they literally like were assaulting. It's assault. It's no other.
And that's the other part. It's like, I don't know, like, I'm not going to equate it to a snuff film, but it's like, dog, like, I don't know if I want to see, because we're in a different time now. Back then, it wasn't okay, but it was the signs of the times. It was, if you going to Freaknik, you know what's about to happen. Especially, and I'm not about to say, oh, well, they had nothing on, so no, that's not it.
No, that's not it.
But at the same time, it's like, if I go to a strip club and I see a girl bend over, her booty open, I can't be like, oh my God, oh no, I didn't expect this. Like, you kind of know, like, it's about to be a wild thing. So at the same time, it's like, I don't know if I can't say relive it, but it's like, there's nothing for me in watching it. There's not educational. It's not. Yeah. To me, it serves no purpose only other than exploiting black people at having a quote unquote good time. You know what I mean?
And the thing because
the fact that Hulu's doing it just makes it even worse. Because what has Hulu done black that's gives me pause to be like, they about to do a great show?
No, I can't count that. I can't count Fire Island. Can't count that. Which, by the way, they're trying to the creator of that one's trying to.
Ain't that the Ja Rule joint?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. And
they're trying to, and dude, not Ja Rule, but the other dude that he was in business with, he's trying to create another one.
I'd rather get Napster back or LimeWire.
Or at least we knew where they stood with Napster and LimeWire.
Because that Fire Festival bullshit, I don't even want to get on that. These niggas were serving styrofoam loose white meat chicken with no seasoning, a bag of bland ass chips with some near beer on a bunless bun.
That shit was incredible. And
they was paying $500 to $600 to go to this island. First of all, when Ja Rule's name was on it, you already know this nigga he couldn't even throw a album together right, let alone this nigga about to throw a whole fucking festival. His tours was trash. Why are we thinking Ja Rule is about to put on the fire? Like, no, I don't trust Ja Rule to put my birthday party together.
Oh shit!
With my own budget, I don't trust this nigga to do that. He couldn't even put my bar mitzvah together.
Between that and Freaknik, which actually stemmed from spring break being down in Florida.
Let's see, spring break. I mean, like I said, Freaknik was a staple of the black community in Atlanta. Never been
black bike, all
of
those.
But before it got wild, it was initially started for the HBCUs there.
Yeah,
it was.
Right. It was
Yes.
just like a little thing for them.
It was
And
like
then
this-
everybody and their mama
You know how
descended.
niggas do.
Yeah.
They start telling people, and then it
Hey,
turns
dog.
into
Next year, this weekend, man, it's about to be
Hoes,
on
man.
and
The
popping.
hoes is down
all the
there.
hoes that's out there.
It's going
Yo.
down, and the girls is
But
like,
see, and here's the other thing. Freaknik to me was like a thirsty nigga's paradise.
it was.
If you couldn't, it was one weekend where if you couldn't get none 63 days a year, you know what I'm saying? These 2-3 days you was bound to try to get something. Because niggas was buying rooms and bottles and, you know, alcohol and all this other stuff. And it was just like
aftermath there that
like the total debauchery that went down. Yeah, it was cool, but it would never be nothing like it. Because you know what's crazy? They tried to relaunch it in like the 2000s, but this shit was so watered down and so diluted. It just nobody went, and it only happened one time, and people was like, "That was the worst experience ever."
It was trash. I was still living in Atlanta when they did that shit.
Oh, did you go?
It was like this one night type shit. It wasn't even.
oh, they said, oh no, you're not even getting a weekend.
It wasn't
or a
even the
week.
whole weekend. It was one.
It was one night only.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ja
that's-
Rule must have put that together.
It was a one day thing. They had like a concert with it. It was stupid.
oh yeah, they tried to
Yeah.
flip it. They tried to flip it. That's what they did.
It was trying to make it wholesome again.
They'll be
Yeah.
doing something this year.
Why? Where?
Just go to the Roots block party and call it a day. You want to go to the set? Go to the Roots block party.
Yeah, go to that or Made in America.
Right.
Um,
I mean, it is what it is. But I had some news and notes, but Freaknik took over as it did back in the 90s. So we're not gonna get to none of that, but we do got a guest, and our guest is brought to you by What the Business Said. Everybody, it's DC, and I'm very excited to announce a new partnership that we have with Tight Nutrition. Tight Nutrition is one of the most respected and trusted supplemental brands in the industry. You'll find their products in supplement stores across the country. They have a wide range of products ranging from amazing proteins and vitamins to pre-workouts and superfoods. All their products are backed by the CGPMP, Greater Manufacturing Practitioner, using FDA monitored facilities and third-party testing. I'm starting to take several of their products, and I'm super excited to be partnering with this great company. Go to their website at tightnutrition.net to check out some of their amazing protein flavors like cinnamon roll, cherry berry bomb, and strawberry sorbet. Use promo code WTS at checkout and get 10% off your order and free shipping. You can also click the link in the show notes. Again, that's Tight Nutrition with discount code WTS. Promise you, you won't be disappointed. Shout out to Tight Nutrition. I promise you won't. Now, I almost broke out in the song. I was like, cinnamon roll, yeah. But anyway, let's get our guest up here. What'd you say, Annie?
you got to reshoot that commercial. It's driving me crazy with Mr. Shaky Hands.
I was channeling my inner Freaknik cameraman.
Yeah, clearly, nigga. You look like you might be one of Maury's camera guys. You following that shit.
I was practicing. I was like, let me make sure I get everything.
Look, you know when you a cameraman for Maury, you got to be
Them ex-NFL players.
That
yeah,
is
you
bad,
got to be
B.
on.
I'm like, I hope
You got to cover
can't
the
mess
spread
with
and
that,
everything. You can't mess around. Oh, she off. You got to be on it.
So again, in the second week in a row, people who like really was like, man, I gotta be on. Geekster hit me up, man. We've been corresponding for a while. Happy to have you on, man. What's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm finally getting some motion. I got 3 performances lined up. 2 of them are for anime/video game conventions. A mixtape in the works, thanks to the help of my management. I'm about to get my own studio, learn how to mix and master. So I'm going to have a special going on. I like a lot of motion. Oh yeah.
Man, I get tired of bringing motherfuckers on here and they doing better than me. I'd be like, man, yeah, I got this going on. And somebody be like, yeah, I got 4 studios, 3 albums coming, and 7 tours. And I'd be like, shit.
So which convention are you hitting? You mentioned the anime convention. Which one you hitting up?
Now, May the 28th, I will be going to Thy Geekdom Con and performing.
Okay.
So that's the first one. And on August the 26th, I will be in Oxford, Mississippi for Nerdvana.
Oh, that's a good name. I like that. Nerdvana. That's like some shit you just listen to on the weekends.
It does. It has a good ring to it. And I'll be back at home. Like, it'd be like, coming back home because my brother actually went to Ole Miss up there. So with me, I'm already familiar with that area.
Oh, shit. So you're from Mississippi.
Yes, sir.
Nerdcore rapper. Let me say that all at once again.
I'm about to say, what the hell did you say?
Yeah. Hey, it's been a long day. I had one good drink and I was like, man, I'm feeling right. But anywho, before we get into everything, I got this thing I like to do with people. Real quick. So it's this thing called shit or shat. It's my interpretation on this or that. So I'm giving everybody, two choices. You give me your answer. There's no wrong answers unless you choose the wrong thing. Up first, we have Black Adam or Shazam. Which was the worst movie?
I gotta say, Shazam. No, not Shazam, Black Adam. The reason why I say that, I was always a Shazam fan. I felt like it's just stuck true to the storyline, kids being kids, but then when it was time to turn up and be a hero, they put on that persona. So I feel like that one had more originality to it and stuck to it.
I recently watched Shazam Fury of the Gods. It wasn't that bad. Like, everybody made it seem like it was the worst thing ever, and I watched it, and I was like, okay, full disclosure. Flan, if you watching, I see what you mean. I almost cried a little bit when my boy Billy died. I thought my nigga was dead. I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. They killed my nigga Billy. Billy! Oh, we got to ride for Billy. Goddamn witches. So they got me. They got me, dog. So I can't never talk shit about Flan for crying about Creed 3. They killed Billy, and I for sure that nigga was dead. I was like, oh, he dead. And then they showed Billy with the Freddy Krueger face, and I was like, damn, they didn't even kill Shazam. They killed Billy. They out here killing kids. These witches don't care about nobody. Chris, which one was worse?
I was gonna say Shazam. I like Zachary Levi. I'm a big fan of Chuck and everything else, and I just like what he brought to the table.
I'm here, bro. I'm here, Flan. Welcome to I can't never talk shit, man. I can't never knock a nigga down for crying at a movie because I was at home. Like, I was watching this shit yesterday at home. Because on call I watch a lot of movies. So I was like, oh, Shazam on. It was cool. I laughed. I chuckled. It was good. And then they killed Billy and I was like, but wasn't nobody around, so I could have just faked it, but me being ultra transparent, I'ma tell. I thought Shazam was worse though. Black Adam, that shit was horrible.
Yeah.
I like The Rock, but I feel like that movie was just like the biggest I'm gonna make it about me moment ever.
That's
like
what it was. That's what it was. That's what it was.
I didn't see Shazam, so I can't pick one.
Oh, you don't worry. Black Adam was the worst. All right.
I just watched that for the first
time.
time.
It's why I wasn't disappointed when I seen it, because I'm like, I took it for exactly what is. I got exactly what I was expecting from it.
Right.
All right. 2. Which was the better Martha? Martha Wayne or Martha Kent?
No, Martha Kent, and the reason why is because the Man of Steel one.
She lived.
I liked how it is in this, and in that scene where really just define a mother-child moment, and when she said, "I never wanted this world to have you," and I could understand that because of where he came from. But when she said, "You're a man, be what you want to be the hero, be a symbol of hope, or don't be anything, because at the end of the day, you don't owe this world a thing because you're not even from here." So she played that role to the T.
Also, Martha Kent was only in the movie for Martha Wayne was only in the movie for 15 seconds, so I can't.
Martha was only in the books for 15 seconds. No matter.
I felt bad for asking this question, but I needed an opposition. So
we don't know nothing about Martha other than it's Bruce's mama. That's it. We don't know anything else.
She could dress.
I don't know who neither one of them motherfuckers is.
They mamas. I went with a mother theme.
Not my mama.
True.
But I will say this: what could really just make it, an even playing for both is that when Batman fought Bruce in that movie, he said something that his parents instilled in him. He said, "Growing up, your parents probably raised you to believe you were special." He said, "I was raised a different way. I was taught that the world only makes sense if you force it to." And for him to say them automatically means not just his father, but his mother instilled that in him as well. So yeah.
Yep. Right. 2, 3.
Oh,
Marvel or DC?
I gotta say Marvel. I have to say it due to the fact that it's that continuity. And just the movies and everything like that. Really just
continuity was. She was like, he used big words.
That's the best way I can describe it. They've been really letting us happy. They really have. It seems like ever since they partnered up with Disney, a lot of big things have developed, and they've given us so much.
It's called money.
It's all money. I agree with that one.
Mouse got it in droves. It's money.
I agree with him, Marvel.
Probably a queen sleep. I ain't gonna ask no more.
Yeah.
All right.
Look behind me.
I'm about to say he got Marvel fucking.
I'm gonna say my fourth one. I'm gonna switch these up because 4, I think I'm gonna say better hero, Sonic or the plumber. Actually, no. Better kick game.
Dang, I would have to say Mario. Even though Mario is a simp, he still gets the job done.
God damn.
Damn. Jesus. Sorry, Mario. Mario, he ain't even a plumber. That nigga's the Mario the simp.
Simp ass motherfucker. I did not expect that one. That was great.
Damn. Yeah, all right.
Chris. Lying, no? I mean, he ain't lying. Gameplay wise, I'm going Mario. Kick game, I'm going Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Sonic on the
All right. All right, so last one. You got $1,000 to bet. Who your money on? Goku or One Punch Man?
My $1,000 in my pocket because I
would have to pick Goku. I want to. The reason why I would say that limitless potential, and the thing about that, now that he's mastered Ultra Instinct as far as the manga goes, with the granola art, I would say him. Unless tournament wise, I would say Goku. But in a situation to where everything's on the line, One Punch Man, because I'm not going to say he's too bright, but the thing about it with him, I feel like he's prone to show, a little less mercy. So that's my answer.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Tournament wise, Goku. Saitama, he's not in it to be the hero. He's just in it to
not be bored.
Yeah, not be bored. That's really his thing. He not to be bored.
Bump out there. There's a reason why I picked these pictures. I'm going with Goku. Man, look at all these different versions this man had. Look at this dopey bald head dude. He could be me. I don't trust that nigga.
Yeah, dopey and bald. Just like, I don't know what's going on anymore.
What is life?
Well, yeah, what's life?
Wait, I'm on mute. I know Goku. I don't know the rest of that shit.
White Michael Jordan.
Something. That was Caillou all grown up.
Oh man. So somebody hit me up and was like, what if they made a remember because we were talking about, Winnie the Pooh. What if they made a Caillou horror film?
Nah, come on. Why? Leave these kids stuff alone.
What?
I mean, they got a little Bill horror film.
They do?
Yeah, it's Bill Cosby's life story.
Oh shit!
You fucking asshole.
Yeah, I was about to say, where is that? Because I watched that.
DC gonna watch. I might go watch the first.
Yeah, sure. I'm like, speaking of watching, the strange thing about the Johnsons,
Yo,
I told you. I told you.
The
I
fuck?
told you. I told you.
That shit was wild.
I told you.
Yo, first of all, the beginning alone, I should have stopped.
When you saw that
But I was-
picture?
Yes, I said, man, this nigga was Lord Jesus.
And it just went. And it went.
But you know
down
me,
good.
I'm one of the people. Once I start
watched the whole
down the
thing,
rabbit
too.
hole, I got to keep going.
That shit went downhill after that.
That shit
So,
went bananas.
I'm gonna tell you
Sandwiches.
what though. I didn't think how it was, but I knew he was like gonna have some sort of infatuation with him, right? But I didn't know it was gonna
You
be
didn't know
like,
it was gonna be that.
that.
It was the opposite. I was like, damn, that daddy a monster. But it was the other way around. That nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, daddy.
So
I
at
did
first
this
that was
for
the
you.
first thing in my mind before we seen the picture. So before you seen the picture, I'm like, oh, this man is touching this little boy.
It was the other way around.
Yo. Anyway.
But anywho, all right. So
I'd rather not relive that. That's why.
if you
That's
plan
probably
on
the
watching
only
the
thing I've
strange things
watched
about the
once.
Johnsons, take me and Savage's advice. Don't do it. Just don't do it to yourself. That is 35 minutes of my life I wasted.
I'm surprised you
Fuck
didn't
that.
text me. I'm
Don't
surprised you
take-
didn't text me after that.
Take DC's advice because I say watch it. I think people should see that shit.
I mean, yeah.
Like,
That shit's
because
traumatic.
of how mind blowing it is. I think people should watch it.
It definitely
Fucks with
was.
you. It fucks with your.
And what's
mental.
crazy
You like,
is it's not that long. Like it's not like a 3-hour long movie where people is swimming in water for no reason and they blue.
nigga, what?
I gotta wash my brain out again because shit.
Yeah,
but it's 35 minutes, but it's like so
the impact of that.
it hit
35
you
minutes
hard.
is
It's
crazy.
35 minutes of just like
The damn
don't know
mama.
what's gonna
The
happen.
mama.
Ooh.
the mom was.
All right, just go watch it, guys.
Yeah,
I say
man.
go watch it.
So I was gonna segue, but it's hard to get
Yeah,
hard to swerve away from that.
You know what? Take a hard left. Just take a hard left. Fuck the
I mean,
rest.
like, two
So-
wheels.
Let's get into growing up in Mississippi. Not
Okay.
only being into being a Blerd, but also being a rap artist. How was that growing up in Mississippi? Because I grew up in Ohio. It's small, but it's not small. It's not as country. It's not as spread out. My grandfather grew up in Mississippi, Jackson, somewhere around there. So he used to tell me about Mississippi a lot back in the day. About it being small, like not small in size, but just small in, the way people thought as far as like the outside world. Like if you wasn't from Mississippi, you was kind of looked at differently. So was there a big Blerd and music scene in Mississippi? And is there now one?
I would say when I first became true to it, it was a challenge because in so many, I'll say from first all the way to my senior year, it was just me and two other people that loved video games, loved manga, loved comic books, all of that. We were made fun of, we were bullied for it and things like that. So it was real difficult. We wanted to be ourselves, but we had to be really reserved to avoid the torture. And then to rap, I didn't start dabbling in it until I turned 13. But I still kept it a secret because even though I knew I could, I knew a lot of people weren't going to gravitate towards it. But what was funny is that when I turned 16 or 17, I was walking around with a tablet. One of my classmates came over and they said, "Bro, I didn't know you were a rapper. Spit something for us. Spit something for us." So I spit like 8 bars. He said, "Shut up. Shut up. You said enough."
Damn.
It was like they just looked at me and their eyes got so big. But then it got to the point to where I found a way to combine the two things I love: video games, anime, comic books, and I started writing songs about it. And so it wasn't until I came across Crazy at the Great on Instagram that what I was doing was called nerdcore hip hop. And when I realized, when I saw what he was doing, I said, "This is what I really need to be doing." So the first actual nerdcore hip hop song I ever recorded and released was called "The Wrath of Hanzo Hasashi." and that's on SoundCloud. So it was dope.
Okay.
The people that heard it say I stuck to the story, and when I realized that what I was doing was second nature, that was the lane I decided to be in, and it's been like that ever since.
So two things. First of all, you mentioned Crazy 8 the Great. That's homie,
That's
friend
the
of the
family.
show.
That's the family right
We
there.
actually live an hour from him. I'm actually supposed to, kick it with them.
Hey,
Um,
Crazy.
I
name
actually stay
drops.
10 minutes from
Yeah,
him, so
they-
it's like I'm
But
down the
I want to
street
get
from
to
him.
the bullying part because I think that's a lot of people don't realize. Back in the day when you like that kind of stuff, there was a lot of pressure to not stand out, not be different, to kind of conform to the popular thing, playing sports and, even band geeks had it easier than blurs back in the day. It was just bananas. But you know what I mean? But like, because, being in honest, transparency, a lot of people hear these stories and they be like, okay, I went through that. He went through that. There's correlations. How did you get through that?
Well, it wasn't easy. I think the one thing that really just allowed me to keep going was the fact that when the bullying really just started getting bad, I'll say this, I'll probably say when I turned 10, I came home because somebody actually punched me in my face for no reason. I don't know why they did. But I came home and I'll say I got a little cry in, a good cry in before I walked inside the house, wiped my eyes, and I saw Spider-Man the animated series. And it was so amazing seeing what he was doing. And my brother turned on the TV. I'm like, who is that? So he told me who he was, and I'm like, so who is? He's a nerd that got superpower. I'm like, and it just shocked me because I didn't know a nerd could be anything but hated and misunderstood because that's all I was exposed to. So I snuck into my other brother's room, took all the comic books he had pertaining to Spider-Man, read them, then I watched the whole animated series, and that actually gave me hope because Peter Parker was a wallflower. Nobody liked him, nobody accepted him, nobody was really trying to give him the time of day. But for him to be in the position to accelerate and level up the way he did, I feel like it was a gift and a curse. All I know is that realizing what he went through and knowing how much it meant to him, I wanted to be in that same position. I wanted to be able to have the responsibility to be the hero to other people that I never had growing up. And that's the reason why I go as hard in my music that I do.
That is dope.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I ain't never heard Spider-Man sound good like that. Like the thought of it, how you broke it down. Like I didn't ever think about it that way. Like, yo,
Savage, you've been around me how long, and you haven't heard me talk about any of that?
no. It's like I don't know, Chris. Shut up. Maybe.
No,
Yeah, no, I don't listen.
definitely don't.
So, but like how you put it as how Peter was treated a certain way, and for kids that was treated that way to see the same. I gotta have a conversation with my son and ask him, did he feel the same way you felt? Like I'm really
Most
gonna have that
kids do.
conversation.
Most kids
Yeah,
do.
I'm gonna
kids
ask
do.
him that. I'm gonna ask him that because boy, and I'm about to send him your IG because
every kid, whether they're a girl or boy, well, I can't speak for girls, but most boys, they always struggle with. No, I say I'm not speaking for the girls.
Speaking for the people.
Speaking for the boys now. How many
No.
girls out?
But most boys, they just try to. What's up, girl? They try to, they hit a certain stage in life where they trying to find their tribe, and they don't know how to talk to girls, or they trying to figure out how to get a job, or they deal with a lot of stuff.
That's what I'm going through.
This
right
is stuff
now.
that Peter deals with.
Fuck high school. That's all I gotta say. If I had to go back and do that shit again,
Listen, I'm dealing. Y'all know I'm dealing with. My son is dealing with that, not me. But,
Yeah.
He graduated high school next month. He's still. I'm like,
it's finding.
He's talking to the
trying.
shorties. I'm the parent. Like, we talking to the girls. Like, what's up? Like,
they into stuff. They into stuff that he's not into.
Yeah, I
school
mean,
was
listen,
way worse.
I be trying to find out, like, are we smooth or you just be like, nah. He got on.
He gotta find
sick.
his.
He was
gotta
sick
find
of
his
me
own
all
way.
weekend because I was all up in his shit. Like, so you be talking to the girls or what? Like, I bought him the Ocean Bath and Body Works. I'm like, you be putting that shit
Well,
on?
see that you're coming from a mother standpoint.
No. I'm
Of
coming from.
course.
I know women like big girls, big dudes that smell good. So
Oh, I
True.
should hope.
my boy,
I should hope that should be the board across.
my
I think
my
it'll be
boy.
across the
So I
board.
make sure I bought him the smell goods. I make sure I get him the J's, just to flex a little bit. I don't get him the expensive ones because he don't give a fuck about sneakers. So I make sure I get him
Yeah.
some ones or something that ain't that expensive. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie. Let him be. He still be wearing some other shit. My kid don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I be like, come on.
It be like that because I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't like that. Like,
Yeah,
It-
he don't. But that's what I appreciate about you. Look, you guys, because y'all don't give a fuck about what people be thinking about what y'all got on and stuff like that. Y'all don't
Oh, no.
overthink that too much. You know what I'm saying? Versus the next person be like, oh my god, I got to do this. I got to, you know what I'm saying? And that I appreciate that, especially having a child like that. Number one, it saved me hella money, but it
hell
gives
yeah.
me an opportunity to, discover new things. I would never, if he was like that, I would not have a damn clue. I'd be like, yo, they did that, things like that happen. So I appreciate it. And talking to people like you
Super.
help me send stuff to him, and so to put him in an atmosphere of something new instead of because he the game guy. That boy just be stuck.
Hey,
Computer,
I'll
That's a
actually.
try.
listen,
That's a try.
computer, phone, and I'm like, how the hell you maneuver like that?
Easy.
Like how y'all do it? So
It ain't hard because like I'm the gamer. Like my shit is paused right now. So as soon as I get done, I'm gonna slide back over. But no, for me it's some people play chess. Some people write whatever. For me it's a mental challenge.
Right.
It's something to gauge where I'm at. I play like Madden, basketball, baseball, Call of Duty, different, strategy type things where you got to kind of think about it. It's just a way to, gauge where I'm at, as far as that kind of battle.
gotcha.
But it's also fun.
I mean, it's like just like you said, your son not in the J's and shit. I'm not in the shit. Hell, my wife let me. I've been wearing graphic tees forever. Like all types of
not a version of the Gemini man. Yo.
raw. Can't go wrong. But no, I mean that's just kind of the vibe. Like we dress.
He do look like
we live in the comfort. We just be in our zone. Just in our zone. Like so, Geekster, I know you mentioned 8. You have other people that's in nerdcore like Vigatron, Mark Cooper. You got a lot of camps in that
Absolutely
bubble. So how would you describe your style? Like, are you geared more towards anime, more towards gaming, your lyric wise?
I would say
is it just all around?
At first, it was at first, I thought it was a spontaneous kind of thing, but I realized I gravitate more toward the video game aspect because during the last 6 months of 2021, I released 3 projects in 6 months, and 2 of those projects were based on video games. The Art of Fighting EP was based off the video game Art of Fighting, and Final Fight the mixtape was based off the video game Final Fight.
Mm-hmm. That sound like Mark Cooper's. Dropping 3 albums in the 6 months.
It was
Daddy shorts.
Not hoodie daddy short. Hoochie daddy short.
Okay, minus the shorts. Yes, I got the Grill Master Jesus sandals right now.
What?
I got pants on. Got work pants.
Chris, why you got them? You got them on right now.
Dang.
It's the Walmart exclusives. It's what I
Walmart
wear. It's
is
what I
Walmart.
wear. It's where I wear in the house. Around the house. I don't go nowhere else in
I wear house shoes around the house.
them.
He ain't got no
I'm
slides.
about to
I mean,
walk on
what's
bathtub
that?
water.
No slides.
Instead of walk over his tub, just walk over the water. Got time for this.
Yeah.
Jesus, crazy.
Leave it to
It's
Raw.
the
He opens the door.
barbecue. Your Master Jesus.
You know Villainous Beats.
That is my best friend. Like my last album, he produced that whole album. Innocent Believing Guilty, he produced the whole thing.
That's my dude.
That is crazy. So I'm big on accomplishments. So I'm trying to ignore Raw. I'm trying to focus. Niggas always want to come push rocks up here.
You know, motherfuckers know how to fuck your whole shit up. You get caught up in that would be.
Yeah. And what's crazy was I was gonna open the call line. I'm glad I didn't. We'll save that for next week. Say that for next week. The call in line will be open next week. Back in November, you was on the top 10 list. You were 5.
Oh,
How did
yeah.
that make you feel? Like, because
it shocked me. It shocked me because the day it happened, I did Shut It Down from Death Star the mixtape. I did Dragon Tiger Dance from Artifying the EP, and I did a song Colors and Credit from my album Innocent But Living Guilty. Now, what's so crazy about it is I didn't win first, second, or third place because the Hood Auto Tour is a popularity contest. So if you bring supporters and fans, you're more than likely to get to be voted first, second, or third. I went in there by myself, but I still rocked the stage. So I said, like an hour after I performed, somebody brought in a gun and they tried to shoot. So the moment we heard somebody, oh my God, you got a gun, I punched it. I left that spot. I went home, which was not hard because my house was like a 2-minute drive from the club I performed in. But I say that Friday, I got a message from Lex Luger, the host of Hood Auto Tour. Not only did I get 5th place, but that man got me. I also earned a plaque. Got a plaque just for that. So for me to get that accomplishment, it meant a lot to me because I was finally getting acknowledged. I really was. Music videos, studio time, and then also just showing a lot of people love for some of that energy I gave out into the universe to be returned. It was a great feeling. I was appreciative.
Do you think like nerdcore hip hop is becoming more accepted within in the music community? Like they're like people are recognizing, like, you know what, I get what he's talking about. I vibe with what he's talking about. I can empathize with what he's talking about, or I've been there.
I agree. And the reason why I agree with it is because there are more people rising up and really just making a stand for it and taking a stand for it, because even though it's making progress, it's still a subgenre. But with artists like MC Front a Lot, Mega Ran and Grayson, people really putting in that work to put it in people's faces, is really, they set the blueprint for people like me to follow. So if all of us, you know, people that love nerdcore hip hop and people that make it, if we stay close knit and support each other in any way possible, I truly believe it can also become a mainstream genre, especially considering the fact that more video games are being made, more comic books are being made into movies, more anime is getting Netflix adaptations. It's giving us the fuel we need to be able to make music, to be able to make it even bigger.
Right. Shout out to Mega Ran.
Makes sense.
He's another one I'll be listening to. So yeah, it's a couple of them.
What would be your dream project to work on if you could do like a soundtrack to any anime, anything you wanted? What would that be?
Man, I would say a dream feature would be to do a whole mixtape with hieroglyphics, because with him, he may actually set the blueprint to make comic book raps, and I know a whole mixtape that I actually have an idea for, and I want to pitch it to him. Of course, with me, one thing he made known is that he's very selective when it comes to his instrumentals. So, shoot, I let him choose the beats. Let him choose the beats. We just put our verse on there and we make it happen.
I'll still buy a house off a Hyro. He will sell you a house.
He do make a good point. I was just reading it.
Yeah, that is a good point.
It's a deep bag. It's a deep bag.
Yeah, it is. You make you go,
Well, because that's the other thing. Because as Black people, we kind of get those sectors that we get in, and it's still like that today. So even in like the Blerd community, I'm not as deep in it as Chris and Geek, you know what I'm saying, is, or 8, a lot of those people. But on the outside looking in, it's still, still some ways to go. But I can't be one to judge because I'm not in it trying to make a change. But just on the outside looking in, you can see like there's still some the lunchroom table effect, if you will, where there's still certain sections, people won't let you sit. But there are some great people that I see making strides or even trying to, broaden the horizon so people can actually get that opportunity. So, I mean, like anything, it still has, ways to go. The podcast community is the same.
Right. I think there's a lot of stuff. I think there's a lot of genres that's like that. So,
right, absolutely.
I think it's worse in the podcast community, but that's just because I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? I can speak from that. The people only knew the exposés and the tell-alls, and it's just because when you're trying to work with people, you're trying to find the right people that you one vibe with, but two, you want to be like, damn, I ain't talk to them all day. Let's do some work. So finding those people can be hard, but it also can be easy. But it's just at the same time, it's like you meet somebody and y'all vibe, and you're like, oh yeah, man, yeah, you can every now and then, more than now, but my guy. But no, it's just
I can't stand him.
This nigga. But he about to have me say every now and then. Oh, but you start vibing and y'all start getting this collective going, and then sometimes egos arise.
Yeah.
And then there's people who feel like they deserve a bigger cut or don't want to play a part at all. They just just kind of want to be around those wallflowers. Right. So trying to find that balance of people who can work but also work well together is not easy. So I don't want to piss nobody off.
What?
Do it.
Fuck it, this what the shit. I'm actually two questions.
Right, Raw. When they realize it, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Favorite nerdcore rapper?
I would definitely. Dang.
He said, "Dang."
He
named 2 of the cages already, so I mean,
I would honestly have to say.
I'm the only 2 I
Don't
know.
get made out of the hieroglyphics. I would have to say that I really just like the flow that he has, and don't get me wrong, I love Crazy at the Gray, I do, but I gravitate more toward Hyro's flow.
Word. Who's the worst nerdcore rapper?
Yeah.
Let me see. I haven't came across him yet. Thank God I have not came across that person yet.
MC Lars.
If I do, you would be the first to know. Most definitely.
MC Lars.
MC Lars.
That's a name?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Now I wouldn't say the worst. It's just not my flavor.
I've heard about him. I would have to check out his music.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to. But that's worth looking into.
That's right up there with the strange things about the Johnsons. So
Yo.
Just trying
Nowhere.
subliminally put that in a few people's minds. If you hear nothing else, Hear me
You
say.
stated something earlier when you did the performance and you came in 5th place, and I can attest to that. I can actually say, watching when you have these type of in-city competitions, that's what happens. Like they bring like some of their fans. It's popularity contest. Because when even when 8 was performing, I've seen 8 perform several times in person. He lights the stage on fire, you know, and
he should won at least second place or something, man.
Yeah, just recently, you know. So I've seen it, you know, so I know exactly what you mean when you say you know, popularity contest. They bringing their fans out there so they can get them numbers up. But bottom line, like you said, you came in 5th place because here the crowd seen something and they felt something. So you reached them. You know, when you got cats like 8, Megaran, Vigatron, Hyro, Josh Brown over in Nerds and Hip Hop, you know,
Ja Rule.
Ja Rule. They all bring something. They bring, you know, Mark Cooper. They all bring something different to the game, and it's really unmatched. Like the work ethic, number one, is all those people I just named. Their work ethic is insane.
Yep.
Minus Ja Rule.
Yeah, minus.
Murder.
So you said you got management. I've always wondered, you know, is there a noticeable difference between management versus non-management? Do you feel like they make your job easier? Do they get you more booking, or is it because I'm thinking about getting a podcast manager, somebody, you know, kind of my day to day, you know, so I can just kind of Ja Rule it and just, you know, make stupid ass songs and fire festivals.
Ja Rule it.
It's a rule, baby.
That's what
I'm just saying, like, I'm just trying to Ja Rule it. That's a new word. If you trying to do some bullshit.
What hip hop community is by?
Riff Raff? Oh, Riff Raff, man, they got to be one in the nerd core. There got to be a Riff Raff out here just tiptoeing in my Jordans.
The fact that you know
I
that,
can't believe that dude is still
the fact
around.
that you know that is absurd.
I know. I'm full of useless facts. Like I'm a
I
cornucopia
couldn't
of
even-
useless
I couldn't
information.
say a line of no song he got. Holy
I have a
shit.
lot of useless ass trivia knowledge in my head, just rattling around. But back to the management question. Do you feel like a shift for the better with management, or is it kind of still growing?
It's been incredible because my management team were the first people that gave me my first ever professional interview, and they've been keeping tabs on my music ever since. And when they extended that offer to me, they showed so much love, no underhanded, you know, read in between the lines in the fine print contract. Like they do everything by the book, and they've been putting me in a position to be able to do performances, and they're even showing me how to market my music to different companies. Like, for example, now the song "The Wrath of Hanzo Hasashi," I made that song for the Mortal Kombat movie that came out a few years back, even though that movie was terrible beyond imagination. But
Yeah,
I thought it was a bust. I'm like, dang, I got a good song that goes to a crappy movie. So I just
it
left
wouldn't
it
be the
alone.
first time we've heard that before. So we've heard soundtracks that sound that's way better than movies.
oh shit.
And so what happened was I found out a few weeks ago Mortal Kombat 12 is coming out. And the first thing I did was call my manager, like, I want to be able to see if we can pitch the Wrath of Hanzo Hasashi to these people. And they got on it right there and then. They actually found the contact information to a person that's in charge of the soundtrack and the voice acting department, because that's where you're supposed to pitch the song to. Now, unfortunately, they don't do unsolicited song requests. They gave my management team a list of people to contact and email. And they said the best thing to do is to constantly email them every day and reach out to them, because consistency is key. Eventually, they'll get tired of seeing those emails, open it up, see the picture that I made toward them, and they'll reach out. So the goal is, thanks to them, working around the clock, working as much as I am, if the Most High says possible, I could have that song a part of Mortal Kombat 12.
Make yourself known,
awesome.
so they name, so your name is
I'm
stuck
gonna
in
address
the
what you just said in a second, but bro, we ain't gonna be blaspheming Luke Cage like that, bro. We ain't gonna have that. That the soundtrack was fucking awesome, but the show was not that bad. It wasn't fucking Iron Fist. So let's get that out the way right now. Let's get that out the way right now. It might have been third best, but it wasn't the worst. But no, that's dope because like that's kind of what you want. Like if I'm hiring somebody and I'm paying you a percentage, like I want you to. So what's the split, bro? So like what they
not what's the
lay
split
in your pockets like that deep, or they gave you a player price, or is it just a deal just for you? It's like it's exclusive. I'm not saying I'm trying to take your management. I'm just saying,
What happened was with them, and this is a contract that applies with all the artists. 15% of commission when it comes to bookings and features and things like that. Also professional guidance when it comes to maneuvering in this industry as well. And they've always gave me their unbiased opinion when it comes to who I want to work with. And more than anything, they also tell me it's cool to be hungry. It's cool to want to not only be a nerdcore hip hop artist, but showcase my versatility. But with me having my own brand, I have to stay focused on that to see if who I want to work with correlates with the movement I have going on. So they do a really good job. They really do.
You bring up an interesting thing. Have you ever had to tell somebody like, no, I can't work with you?
Nope, not yet. Not yet.
You sound like you waiting to. You like, I'm just waiting on the dumb motherfucker. I can't wait to tell this nigga no. Because people think of you like, oh, that's what
yeah. Oh yeah. I'm with me. If I'm booked for an event, I'll definitely make my way up there. Shoot, even if I have to catch a flight to get there, most definitely.
That's dedication right there.
As long as the paperwork and the contracts is in order, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, definitely contracts. The paperwork got to be in order for me to leave my house. Like, I'm sorry.
Absolutely no other way.
But no, that's dope because that sounds like because you hear some horror stories about management, people, trying to do things for you in your name, and then it's just like, not only are you taking like 30%, but you ain't getting me nothing. Like, where's my money going? Like, what is this? I'm not getting booked for nothing. You're not, what's the movement? So that's dope. Yeah. You got a good team behind you. That's what we all need. Because like I said, it's hard, especially when you're trying to do, regular stuff, plus, take care of your brand, plus do shows and, write and all this and that. And then you got like the trivial stuff that you like, man, I don't even feel like I got time to handle that, but you got a team behind you that can take care of that. That's what I'm looking for. Like, we all need somebody to lean on.
For sure.
Agree.
Worst movie you ever saw?
Ooh, I would have to say, dang. I'd have to think about the worst movie ever. Dragon Ball Evolution. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
That name makes my balls itch.
Got him.
That movie. Oh my God. I was so hyped for that. And then I seen it and I was like, what the fuck is this? What is this white bread shit they got on my screen?
That exactly.
It was terrible. It was depressing.
Sad.
I've only seen it once.
That's all.
I know some people who've seen it more than once.
Why would they?
Hell no, that movie was not amazing. That movie was not true to anything. Goku was white.
And Chi had a gun.
Yeah. Yamcha was cool.
But that was it. Well, Chow Yun Fat, he did play Master Yoshi, but other than that,
yeah, I mean, even then, it was kind of like
it wasn't the Master Yoshi we know.
It wasn't a horny ball motherfucker. I know that was, running at the booty like that. It was. I don't know, man. It wasn't for me. And they were talking about making another part, and I was just like, please, God, no. Like, I'd rather watch anything. Like, other than
you said straight thing about the Johnson. Wait, watch that again.
What was that?
The Mortal Kombat movie that was released a while ago. That was way better than that one.
No, with what's his name? Who's the main character? What's his name?
Cole.
Yeah,
Cole.
Cole.
Yeah, that shit. I could have. It would have been cool without Cole.
Yeah, it really could have.
Because just give me Scorpion story. I would have been fine.
We not about to.
That's all I needed. I didn't need nothing else. Me and
Raw not about to do this in the comments, bro. We not about to. We not about to disparage.
What?
Jimmy D. Christmas, you know, because Luke Cage did have some goofy ass Christmas. He's like Sweet Christmas.
Sweet Christmas is a line he used because his grandmother didn't like cursing, so he does that.
Jimmy D. Christmas, yeah. I get it. We ain't gonna do this though. Yeah, Mortal Kombat.
Raw just in there to ruffle feathers.
You getting under my goddamn skin now.
He trolling like a motherfucker.
Nah, but it's all good. Yeah, Mortal Kombat was decent, minus the cold bullshit. I don't know. I'm glad they're talking about breaking another one, a part 2. Why I don't know. With Cole again.
I don't know why.
I hope they don't. How do you feel about Avatar?
Now which Avatar? The one with the blue people or
the Aboriginals?
I would say the first one was good. I would say it was, but honestly, I look at the way the first one ended, and I'm thinking it probably should have just stayed that way. Like, for the most part, everybody got a happy ending. You know what I'm saying? The guy that was crippled, he got his consciousness transferred into the body, could walk again. That should have been the end right there. Me personally,
there's nothing else to talk about.
You know how it should have ended?
There's nothing.
By never starting.
They were pretty much beating a dead horse at that point.
Yeah.
Not by never.
We're gonna wait 20 years to give you a sequel.
All it is Smurfs grown up.
Dealing with it with the water. I'm like, yo, this is y'all taking the last Airbender stuff. What are you doing?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
The Snorts is Smurfs underwater. Matter of fact, Avatars, this is Snorts who are Smurfs that are underwater.
Might as well say. Shoot.
That's all it was. It definitely.
Yeah. You're right, Flan. He's not lying. He's not lying.
I never thought about it like that.
He is not lying.
Damn. Damn.
It was like Last Mohican / Pocahontas. Yeah. We've seen those storylines before.
Yeah. That is profound when you think about it, though.
Apocalypto?
Probably, yeah.
Close. But no, definitely was Last of the Mohicans vibe. Damn, I never thought about that. Yeah, Flan, that's the second black thing you said today.
He on the road. Dickie, you on the road.
My nigga said I'm about to go get a haircut, some peach clobber. I was like, my nigga, that's black, bro. You don't get no black. So Southern food, because this is Mississippi food.
Man, I would have to say, because I cook for myself, I would definitely have to say, I know a Southern delicacy would have to be, I of course chicken, things like that, and cabbages. But with me, I would put a twist to it. What I would do is I would take cabbages, boil them, get a little bit of lemon pepper seasoning, a little dash of ghost pepper hot sauce, just a little bit. And also I would take like Canadian bacon, chop it into pieces.
So ham.
I'd probably, bake it and then actually put it in the water and let it slow boil to the point to where everything is just not crunchy, but it just melts in your mouth for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
I just heard Sunday dinner over there.
Yeah.
I heard Sunday dinner over there.
This has been a segment of Cooking with Geek.
Yeah, that definitely was.
Man, with me, I guess with me, because I like eating so much, I didn't just come up with different stuff. I didn't what's funny is a few weeks ago I was so hungry I just tried stuff. I created something called the fully loaded barbecued pulled pork rotel fries.
Oh, you was high as hell.
That was some hot shit. That's some super hot shit. Yo,
That is some hot
that's
shit.
some hot
That's some Shaggy
shit.
Scooby Doo shit. Like, wow,
All right,
Scoob, I want some fries, man.
So now you said fully loaded.
You weren't hungry, you was high. That shit was Rotel.
Rotel, fully loaded fries, pulled pork.
It was good though. What was so funny about it is that one of my homegirls came and she was baked. Like she was high because she said she finally got a hold of some gelato. He said, "What the F is that smell?" I told her what it was, and she, no questions asked, just like it's like she went ultra instinct. She went in the kitchen, found a plate, got the biggest spoon she could, and just scooped it up. It was so good, even though she had the munchies, she actually fell asleep on my couch.
That's how the cycle works.
She had a good high. She
You
had some
get
good
high,
food.
you get hungry, you go to sleep.
Yeah.
You wake up and do it again. Circle of life.
When I'm done with this, I'm gonna eat my food. And go to
Savage thinking about the food right now. She's like, that plate.
I keep looking at it. It's right here. It's just cold.
She's like, all the vapors is gone. It's now.
I'm like, I looked at it a few
few
times. Like, should I just turn my camera off and go warm this bitch up? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
What is Canadian bacon? Is that not ham?
Yeah, it's just a really thicker, more juicy slices of bacon. Like when you go into the stores, you have like, of course, it's like bacon, but the slices aren't that thick. Like they're just poor and stuff like that. When you get bacon like that, like I'll say like one slice of bacon, you put that on maybe like 2, maybe 2.5 hamburgers.
God damn, that's some strong ass bacon.
It is though. It is.
I might need that in my life though.
Yeah, Cooking with Geek episode 2.
So, what's the next plan? What's the next move? Like, you got the 2 conventions coming up, May, August. What's going on in between?
He got a cooking show coming.
Oh,
I'm actually well, cooking. I actually have a mixtape in the works. I actually got 2 mixtapes and an album I'm writing to, but since Resident Evil 4 remake is out, I'm doing a whole mixtape dedicated to the Resident Evil franchise, where I'll be discussing the corruption of the pharmaceutical companies and the medical industry using Resident Evil.
Brother. Hey, brother. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Okay.
The FBI might not watch this show, but don't do it, brother. Don't do it, man. They go, like in other news, Geekster the nerd has went missing because he was talking about they got you in
pharmaceutical company.
Guantanamo Bay. Was that down in Mexico?
Oh, Guantanamo. Guantanamo. Guantanamo.
Yeah, brother. No. That's how niggas go.
Harold Kumar, right?
You start telling the truth, niggas go missing. That's why Kanye was like, "Yeah, I told the truth, but I said it in the way
Look,
they think
you already know what I do. I disappear. I wasn't there."
But no, that is dope because Resident Evil was actually. Did y'all see the last one?
Yeah,
with old boy from
the one on Netflix,
the one with Lance Reddick.
Oh shit, y'all talking about a whole different one. I didn't see that one.
Yeah,
that was the last time we seen Lance Reddick. Well, other than Destiny, but.
Yeah,
and John Wick and John Wick 4. So,
there you go. There's a whole bunch of people in Philly with a whole Corfu.
Corfu.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Excuse me. See, I'm learning so much shit.
I'm learning
so
shit
many
too.
different segments of people.
What?
I thought it was just Nerdcore rap. It's different motherfucking sections. Okay.
They got branches.
Word. It's like a tree of life.
Yep.
So that might be good. Just you don't want to get too philosophical on them, brother. You go missing, man.
I won't get it to where it's in your face, but it'll be more fun and laid back, but still like a conscience kind of nerdcore hip hop kind of thing. And the name of the mixtape will be called the Nemesis Project.
Well, I'm sure bro. We
No, we surprised as hell. Nigga. We surprised as hell.
Not gonna lie, I was like, what?
Very surprised. We did not expect you to know that.
So 2 mixtapes, an album, 2 cons. Damn, bro.
Got any free time?
Yeah, like I'm about to say, like,
have to talk to Hyro.
what do you do
like,
to
hey.
relax? Like, is there an off day? Like, what the fuck?
Nah, because with me, after I released Innocent But Living Guilty, the mixtape I wanted to release, because I already knew Street Fighter V was coming out. I was trying to hurry up and do a mixtape dedicated to Evil Ryu, but I wasn't able to because I was burned out as in every sense of the word. So I said, let me take a 9-month hiatus. Let me do that. And I got so much stuff done. My first interview, I got a management team. I got my stage name copywriting. I got a EIN number now for it. I'm about to I'm getting promotion and marketing. I finally have that momentum. So I really can't afford to just slow down. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a nonstop thing. And I want to be true to my craft because I know 2 years from now, 3 years from now, I know that even though I'm one of many nerdcore hip hop artists, I want to create a wave in which more people they show curiosity and it be like, okay, I've heard about this from Geekster, but let me just tap into it. And with me being true to myself, I can be able to create more anime fans, video game fans, possibly comic book fans. So I want to keep this wave going because I know it's a lot that's going to come with it, especially good, a lot of benefits, not just for me, for everybody.
I dig it.
I mean, shit, if I take 9 months off and I come back and I'm hitting all cylinders,
yeah, after 9 months, you got to come back full throttle.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's why when I did select this mixtape, they looked at me so funny and they said he's not playing this go round. So it's gonna be 15 songs, but I'm excited about it because I wrote one song to it. It's my favorite so far, and it's really about Ada Wong because the situationship between her and Leon is iconic. Truly iconic. So I'm not going to tell you the title, but it is an R&B song with some 808s in it.
Okay. He said, who would be your ultimate anime battle with no rules to the death?
Oh, dang, am I muted?
Nope, you good.
Oh, crap. I had like a phone call, so somebody, dang. Okay, well, let me come back in, and I'll come back in because I can't hear you all.
Okay.
Damn, fucked up his speaker.
Definitely.
God damn it.
Manager was like, hey, we're going to need you not to be talking about the Fornosuke thing right now.
You're talking about, you're not supposed to say that on a live stream.
But I would like to take this moment before Geekster get back. So the 4C conference was blessed with twofold. So we had a donation of $500 come in for the conference. From the Honor Society of Entertainment, in honor of Jan Michael Smith, which was a part of, I don't want to say this wrong, a part of the damn it, I had it. I was like,
don't say it. If you ain't got it, don't say it.
No, but Lady Demon, who was on, Goddess was on, as part of her, what she has going on, so she wanted to help out with the conference. So, Honor Society Entertainment has made a donation of $500 to the conference, and also we'll be raffling off 3 vendor spots for the convention, for the conference. So 3 spots are going to be raffled off. So you won't have to pay the $50 to get in. You're going to be able to win a spot. So there's that.
How do
Back
they
to you, Savage.
To the raffle?
That I don't know.
Okay, that's
So
still being
work still in the works.
Okay,
By the end of this week, we'll have it's either gonna be a post or something, or you can tag your favorite vendor. We'll do something, but 3 spots will be paid for, so you don't have to worry about putting the money up, and you'll be able to get in and do your thing. So
No, Raw, you can't sell nothing. Good night.
anything legal.
Look, he can't sell shit. Tell him no.
I mean, you know. But back to the question. There was a question. Who would be your ultimate anime battle? No rules to the death. Like, who would you put?
I would definitely have to say, hold on a second. I had to answer for this. Dang, I had it before. Give me a minute. I know this one.
He said that shit like it's a right answer. It's a right and a wrong answer. He's like, I know the answer.
I got it. What was that big head Peruvian bitch's name?
Lord.
Okay, I would most definitely have to say, I'd have to say Krillin versus One Punch Man.
Who was
And
it?
the reason why I would say that is because no. Screw that. I remember it. It would have to be Luffy in Gear 4 Snake Man versus Sage Mode Naruto.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
with
like, what
it.
the fuck is Chris doing?
I thought he had a cape. I was like,
I'm like, yo, this is
Straw Hat Gang over here.
right, Amron. Tell him we don't want that
Yeah,
rusty shit.
used? No.
It's like gently used.
If it ain't brand new or out of the box, because I mean, I'm not the one buying it, so but no, I don't want that
Gently
around.
used sex toys.
brand used.
Nah, this
Look,
ain't
brand newish.
got a few miles on it.
Yeah.
Brand newish. Don't even worry about
It
it.
was test driven by CL.
Oh Lord.
It was. It only touched the tip.
So you say Luffy Gear 4 against Naruto.
And I think
a
that would
few
be a
times
good-
that much.
And the reason why I say that is because I'm wondering, can Naruto hold up against the color of the Supreme King? If he can't, then Luffy would have an advantage when it comes to beating him.
But you got 2 people who don't know how to quit. That's for damn sure.
Absolutely. Then that's what makes it even better. That's what makes it even better.
I just want to say that.
Watch either one of them battles. Trust me, you'll know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I was about to say this for y'all. This is where I get off at. 'Cause I was cool up until that
I have
question.
no clue what's
Then it's like
happening.
y'all going into the deep end of the pool. I'm gonna stay over here with my little
I'm
float.
still here when they got the respect back.
Kick my feet. Kick my feet on the edge. I dabble, but I'm gonna just kick my feet. Like my hamburger on the edge of the pool.
Listen, the only thing I knew was Naruto.
I can
No,
see
That's the only name I heard. I was like,
Savage,
no.
just sitting over there by the pool, just kind of hollering out Naruto and Goku. Yes. And they're like, neither one of them here. What are you talking about?
I know them two only. Naruto
My
and
knowledge gets
Goku.
real limited after that. I'd be like, what's the little Popeyes do?
Something, what is it? Something Slayer. What is the anime? Something Slayer.
You said Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer. Now I know that because my son just had that shirt on yesterday morning when I dropped his ass to school before I left Georgia. That's the only reason why I remember that. Yeah, that's it. I don't know shit else about shit. I be trying to. Yeah.
Savage. No, wait.
Don't feel bad because I was like, yeah.
See, DC can roll with it for a second. He was like,
Yeah, I'm cool. Fake it till you make
I
it.
can
Soon as
waddle. I can waddle out here. I can waddle a little bit.
I'm like, I'm gonna go back to my end of the pool where I can walk and it's up to my motherfucking knees. I'm cool over there.
I'm sitting in the shadow and where my toes are sticking at the top of the water.
Definitely. If I lay down, you can see my feet.
I'm so far off in the shallow end, you can see my toes poking out when I sit flat down.
That's my end of the pool. Where you can just see this.
Best school in anime.
Oh my god.
Best school in anime. What the fuck is he talking about? They have schools in anime?
Yeah.
Okay, best school.
Yeah, I was about to say gym, but
He asking Yugi the best school in anime.
High School DxD.
Yeah.
Here we go again. My high school was called
What about My Hero Academia? That's
it was there. I was the only one.
That one I kind of know, but I ain't gonna pretend I do.
I'm just here so I don't get fired.
Me too. Shit. Now at this point, I'm just pushing buttons.
I'm just here to pop up the comments.
I guess this is Blerd's eye view on what the shit. Yeah.
Blerd's eye shit. The last 4 minutes.
Bird's eye shit. I'm just here to press the comments because I'm
just.
Oh my god!
I don't get fined, boss.
No, like for real shit though. It helped me have a conversation with my kid a little better.
See, that's because now you know where he comes from. Like, okay, he's got a Demon Slayer shirt on, so you know he's in anime.
Let me tell you something. I was in TJ Maxx and seen the Airbender hoodie. I'm like, oh, I know he gonna like this. Fucking, but I know what that is. I seen some other shit would look like eggs or some shit. It's like,
don't guess. Sevens, you're doing a typical parent move. You like this, don't you? You like this, don't you, baby?
I put it in there, asked him. I bought it and it was for Christmas. So when he seen it, he was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, you're right, bro. Class 1B do got some hitters. They got some hitters.
I don't know, but yeah, this is great. I'm gonna forget though, but it's all right.
I've already forgot after he said that. I'm already full of useless flags. I can't keep trying to pound shit in here that I don't,
First of all,
pause.
That part. Let's just start there.
Oh, did I mean it that way? No, he's playing.
Super fucking pause.
All right, no, but
carry on.
Seriously,
get the fuck out of here.
Geekster, man, you're a dope. No, man, ain't no super pauses. Put a cape on it.
See, I told you. Super pause.
Whatever.
And he rolled his eyes. He's feeling real spicy tonight. Okay.
But Geekster, man, shout out to you, man. Like I said, seeing what you have been doing, what you got going on, it's fucking dope and amazing. And I don't mean, every time somebody be like, I don't mean this as a slight or anything like that. I don't. But coming out of Mississippi, to me being us Northerners, Mississippi, and that's why it was cool having you on the show, because there's always this connotation as far as like people in the South is different, a little backwards, and then people in Mississippi is like super, different. But it's all true. But no, he's just like, yeah, whatever. Fuck you, niggas.
I live down here. Shit.
No, but I always, it's always fun. One of the great part of this show is being able to interact and also get some of them preconceived notions out of, you know what I mean? About what?
Talking about the South.
Oh, no. I mean, nothing bad. I grew up in Texas for a little bit. I don't mean nothing bad about it. I mean, I ain't talking about me as far as up north. I just mean like people up north, when you talk to them, you ask them about things about the South, it's kind of, they give you this weird look, or they give you some kind of weird urban legend that they heard, like third person through somebody who never really passed through that place.
Yeah, because when I was in Kentucky at one point, I was on social media and I was talking to a person in New York, and when I told them where I was from, they said, "You're from Mississippi? Aren't people still getting lynched down there?" I'm like, huh?
Oh shit!
See, that's what. But no, real talk. That's what I mean.
Yo, that's wild.
Exactly.
That's why
Case in point.
That's why I
Case in
said
point.
that. That's why I said I don't mean no harm by you doing your thing in Mississippi. It's just that when you hear about places like deep rural areas where there's not a lot of news coverage or there's not a lot of what I'm saying going on, there's always these preconceived notions. That's why I like when we have people on from places that we don't normally get to see or hear from.
Mm-hmm.
Those sections of the world. It always is a great thing. You know what I mean? Fuck
Right.
comment.
What up, Gary?
Gary, what's up? So one, like I said, man, you're a dope. Appreciate having you on.
Yo.
We were close, so close.
It was so
I was about to end the
close.
show. But
It
I'm gonna
was
just keep going. I'm
So
gonna move past it.
fucking close.
We're gonna strike that from the record. It never happened.
All right. Thank God. Oh
So
my God.
Party Shots is this thing we do, you know what I'm saying, where we can tell people where they can find you. One, I want you to tell people where they can find your music, where they can catch you at, all the great things you got going on, and lead the people with a little word of some of that Mississippi wisdom.
Well, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and TikTok, you can find me at Geekster The Supernerd. You can check out my music on all streaming platforms, even SoundCloud and Audio Mac. So most definitely, I got 2 performances coming up. I also have a training course where I'll be learning to mix and master my own tracks using Pro Tools. I'll be doing a new photo shoot, so when I have performances coming up, they can use those professional photographs. The Nemesis Project, the mixtape is coming out September 22nd, and yeah. Oh, and as far as Mississippi Wisdom goes, everything that I've learned here, I put into a logo that is my brand, and it says Nerd Music, and it's a carefully organized acronym. As you can see, it's a brain. It's a brain wearing purple glasses.
I like that.
And the acronym, yeah, it's a carefully organized acronym. NERDMUSIC means never expecting regular days makes you seek inspiration creatively.
God damn it, genius. What the? And I'm up here trying to come up with things that go with shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I need management.
That's dope.
It really is.
Are you pushing those shirts yet?
I'm actually in the process of having more of the brain with different designs. I'm actually in the process of launching a Shopify account. Not only will I be having t-shirts, but also beanies, sports shirts, sweatpants, maybe even socks, maybe even pillows and blankets.
Okay,
so
I definitely need to keep track of that.
Because if I had that shit on a blanket, I'm not gonna lie, that's dope. That's
dope as shit. I need when you drop that, I need to know because I need to get my son all that shit. I mean, when I say you right up his alley, it's crazy. I sent him. He probably sleep because that nigga is an old man. But I sent him like, yo, check this profile out.
I ain't sleep.
But, yeah, he be sleeping like 8. I'm like, yo, bro, what's up? 17. Why are you so sleepy? What is happening?
Oh,
wow. And I was like, I gotta ask him about the Nerd Music logo. And I was like, damn, that's kind of dope. But then when you broke it down what it is, I'm mad I asked because now I gotta fucking set my game up.
Now he gotta use that brain he ain't got. God
damn. I know, man. It's hard. That's what management is for. But no, that's dope as fuck. I fucks with that for sure. Horizon, Chris, I'm gonna have you follow that because
why not?
As always,
anytime somebody drops some dope ass knowledge, nigga, I'm not going.
All right. Well, so in the Blerd community, shout out to the Mighty Z. She's a dope content creator over in TikTok and on Instagram. She does a lot of breakdowns of Black female comic book characters and then some. And there's an individual, because I'm not going to give him the platform, but he likes to call himself Black Thanos. And he didn't like a critique.
Oh, that asshole.
Yeah, he didn't like a critique of his comic. And he decided to, I'm going to have my people mass report her page. So That's an asshole move. And then he turned around and called out the Blerd community. Another asshole move. So, whatever. So,
you know what, Chris? I'm gonna do it for you because I got nothing to lose.
Give it a go. Let's do it.
My guy over at the spot that you in, that you do your thing.
Shut up, bitch!
You don't attack black women because you don't like what they got to say. You don't attack women, period, because you don't like what they got to say. I wasn't going to touch on that because it's not my community. But the fact that you got mad because she said your shit was lightweight trash and you lack depth and your characters is one-dimensional.
Hotepish and lacking emotion.
You got mad because everybody ain't kissing your ass. That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Straight up.
So shout out to the Mighty Z. We got you.
Use a hoe for that all the way around and twice on Sunday.
So yeah, he found out quick. But tune in tomorrow, Thursday, 9 p.m. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, 9 p.m. Eastern. We got Shakira Islam Gatling. She's coming back. She's going to be talking about. She's a sci-fi fantasy writer. She's going to be talking about her book, and we're going to be catching up on a whole bunch of stuff that's been going down in the nerdy, blerdy universe. So tune in for that. And yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, let's talk to the people.
Y'all niggas said a lot of shit today.
She's still thinking about that plate.
There's a lot going on today. I just didn't know. I mean, I knew
you know that meme where he got the dude with his hands behind his back, looking off in the sunset, just like he's
trying to figure. Trying to make sense out of it.
Right now, she's just like, why did it go that way?
But oh my God, this is terrible. Could somebody please find Ja Rule, get hold of this motherfucker so I can make sense of all this.
Make sense of it.
The fact that we let Ja Rule and Bobby Brown on the same song,
yo, shit,
to this day just baffles me. Fucking baffled. We let these niggas scream at the top of their lungs with matching jackets on about getting some thuggin' lovin'. Carry on.
Yeah,
that shit was. And these niggas was trying to harmonize. Two deep ass, raspy ass. If you don't sit your cool pepper smoking down somewhere, nigga, chew cigarettes.
Shut up, DC. I don't have any announcements like these guys. Just I'll be back on Friday. 8:30 p.m. It's the Hard Out Life podcast.
I'll be back on Friday.
8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, that part.
Was you trying to get British all of a sudden? What the hell?
I was fucking it up. No, I was Jamaican. All streaming platforms as well. Follow me on all social medias.
I see his face.
Shut up, nigga. My words of wisdom is fuck DC.
I'm cool with that. Are you done? You done?
Oh.
The fact that we let these two niggas get on the same song and scream about thuggin' loving in a helicopter is beyond me. Like, who the fuck thought this was a great idea? Why? How, Sway? Like, these niggas.
That was 2009. It was fucking awesome.
It was a wild time, huh? Just like Freak Neat with Grandma.
Yeah, like Freak Neat 94.
Whatever, man. I don't care.
2009 was the year of.
It's gonna be some
things.
broken marriages by Monday. There's some damn show.
Yo, when that dropped Friday.
Yeah.
Ooh, you gonna ride down the street and see
Boy, it's gonna be
clothes flying out of windows.
Hobos with that shit on the stick.
They wrap this shit up in the sheet.
Wrap that shit up in the sheet, put it on the stick. You just
wait, check this out. They gonna bring Maury back. They gonna bring Maury. They're gonna be bringing Maury back. You be like, what?
Is that my son? He 30 years old, but is that my son? Like, yo.
You know who gonna love it though? Bush's Baked Beans, the official sponsor of Hobos Everywhere.
What?
Hey, Ross said that song is a classic. What you talking about?
All
right.
Word.
Oh my god.
Shout out to our guest Geekster for coming through. Next week we have a motivational speaker who with a story to tell. So Ethan Speaks will be here next week. The week after that is our mock draft. You know what I'm saying? Then we got a doctor with a story to tell from overseas. So, you know, we
Why
get a
you
little
gotta?
inspiration.
I gotta be humble on these episodes.
Your namesake.
Yeah, you know.
I gotta be the ending of my name.
Well, hey, you know, we getting inspirational. You know, it's getting towards that. It's the summer. We trying to get the inspiration out so people feel better
The
about
summer,
themselves.
we trying to be
You know?
wretched. What you talking about?
That's why we trying to get it out the way now.
Oh,
You didn't
okay.
understand me.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to put all the inspirational people now. So by the end of May, we have Freaknik 2023.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
shit. Not
Nice
good.
plan. Collectively, somewhere, some grandmas was like, "Don't do it, baby. I lost my husband like that."
Oh my god.
It's gonna be a lot of
Bush's baked
furniture
beans.
moving, and divorce
no.
rate going up.
Also, this summer, like I said, the 4C is happening July 22nd from 11 to 5. It's a lot of dope things going down, man. A lot of dope people involved, a lot of moving parts. I'm not going to name everybody because we'll be here all night. You know who you are. You know what you do. Appreciate y'all. Damn, show for show. Yeah. But no, man, seriously. Also, if you haven't already, I don't know what the fuck you waiting on, but Opulence Radio is back, and there's a lot of shit going on Opulence Radio. So you might.
Yo, I'm out. Good night.
Dang.
Opulence Radio is back, and there's a lot of dope stuff going on. A lot of new shows being added. A lot of exclusive shows going on. Opulence Radio is that network that you need to either be a part of or listen to. You know what I'm saying?
You heard?
Or both.
Hey, before we go,
both.
I was supposed to premiere my shit today, but I'll be next Wednesday, the 19th. So make sure y'all check me out. I'm in the morning though, so catch me on your ride to work or something.
Also, if you're trying to get your thug loving on, I'm bringing the sexy couch to Opulence Radio. Yeah, sexy couch. And actually, that's gonna be the first song I play. Just for Raw. So, there's a lot of dope things, like I said, going on. I mean, there's so much going on. I'm trying to keep track of it all so I can give everybody their credit. Because one thing I don't want to do is either not give somebody the proper credit or make it seem like it was my idea or it's me that's doing it. But shout out to Amran from Opulence Radio, who is so dope. Opulence Radio is near and dear to my heart. You know what I mean? Being a part of it from launch was amazing. Now seeing all these dope podcasters get their opportunity to be a part of the family, it's fucking incredible. And that's just me saying the least. It's a lot of dope people, man, doing their thing. So appreciate y'all for what y'all do. Yeah, like I said, July, the conference, it's only $20 right now. You know what I'm saying? Get your tickets. Link is in my Instagram bio. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a black-ass party. Nah, it's not hoodies. It's definitely gonna be a different look for the sexy couch. You just have to wait and see. What the hell? Emails.
He gonna have on a wife beater underneath his silk pajamas.
Don't give me no ideas, because I'll be like Bobby Brown. I know you want it all, living in here. But no, man.
Luke Cage did Opulence.
Yep, in that order. But no, seriously, a lot of dope people on the forefront of doing their thing, man. Opulence Radio is an opportunity for y'all. Get with Amran. He's very selective about the shows that come on. So if you are able to get in, welcome to the family. If not, step your game up.
Kick rocks, nigga.
What's up, goddess?
But again, also I gotta shout her out. I'm about to be here all night shouting people out because I can't leave without it. If you guys don't know,
hurry up.
Your plate can wait. Fuck that plate.
Damn.
No, but I'm gonna wrap this shit up because I gotta
good.
get back. No, I gotta get back to
He said he got to unpause that game. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Come on.
it's definitely. Oh snap! Flan got it. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I can't. I'm gonna leave this under wraps. But shout out to Flan. I'm about to listen to it, brother. So.
What the,
bad,
what
Definitely.
Hey, what the hell?
Definitely. You definitely thinking about excursion. That's 2 rows down, brother.
Shit.
In other words,
I'm hanging
again,
up.
shout out to all y'all dope people. Except for Raw, he about to be out here with Scully caps. And but y'all dope. Like I said, Obelisk Radio, make sure y'all download that. If you haven't already got your tickets for the 4C in July, go ahead and do that. Vendors, $50 to get you a table. That's also get you in there, you know what I'm saying? So you can sell whatever it is that you sell as long as it's legal and ain't used.
Or gently used.
Or gently used. The shit ain't brand new.
Or brand newish.
Or brand used.
Or any of those other slang terms for this shit is old as fuck.
Scratch and dent.
Slightly worn.
It's grade B plus.
Yeah.
Grade B plus.
It's got a few miles on it, but it's
batteries are still good. You know.
Anywho, like I was saying, man,
the floor models.
It's definitely it's only got one mark on it, but it's cool. So again, shout out to Geekster, man, for coming through. Shout out to Mississippi hanging with us. You know what I'm saying? Vintage sex toys is not a goddamn thing, my nigga.
Hey,
it's not a thing.
He said that's why the people need it.
Some exclusive. Goddamn.
Old as fuck. Nobody want them 70s Playboy toys. But anywho, let's get out of here, man. Appreciate y'all.
He'll be selling Sex Panther at the vendor table.
If anybody come with some funky ass cologne, I'm charging you an extra $20 for my nose and dry cleaning. Tell you that right now. We're going to have to air the place out, and that's extra. But I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Like I said, man, always talk y'all shit no matter what nobody do. Be you. And, time for the white girl.
Go home, folks. The Ace Mac.